From the R to the RVA, you are now tuned into hashtag 804. Who are you?
Welcome to hashtag 804. Who are you? Today we will be talking to Nathan Williams, who is our Who Are You Today guest. Nathan. Okay. Would you prefer I call you Nate?
Yeah, you can say Nate. You don't have to be as formal. I mean, Nathan feels like I'm either at work or my mom or or my daughter. Wanting to try to get me in trouble with something. But one of the running jokes growing up was a lot of people call me Nathaniel, and even to this day I laugh at it. I never get offended or feel any kind of way if somebody says Nathaniel, because I know it's a lot of Nathans who are Nathaniels in the world, but it's just Nathan though. But for the sake of this interview, just say Nate.
Just say Nate. Okay, we'll just say Nate. All right. Well, Nate, the audience probably will notice that we got a T-shirt behind you that says Rich Flow.
Yes.
Now, that's your T-shirt.
Yes.
Now, what is Rich Flow?
Rich Flow is my DJ name. It started off as the party company which I was DJing under. When me and my buddies branched off and started doing our own parties in Richmond, we kind of wanted to have our own stamp on everything. And I had recently moved to Florida. I was from Richmond, so the name Rich Flow it came from my homeboy Q. He was the one who thought of the name Rich Flow Entertainment. So Rich Flow Entertainment started off throwing parties with DJ Nasty Nate as the main DJ. We had a lot of other DJs that we worked with, but of course myself being like the main person who was in Richmond and Florida, I was kind of like the main focus as far as the DJs go. And eventually the company name the brand name became me, and so I kind of became the brand.
Okay. Now you said the magic words there. You're a DJ, and I know that catches a lot of people's attention, because I've got as somebody who's been in the business, I know how people feel about becoming. There are a lot of people coming up to me telling me, I want to be a DJ. I want to. Give me a famous DJ name.
Khaled, Jazzy Jeff.
Okay, Jazzy Jeff. From the Fresh Prince.
He's still current.
Get out of here.
He's still current.
I thought he was like dead in the water.
No, that man is keeping a lot of things alive.
Okay. All right. Now, when we talk about Nate being a DJ, we're not you are not what we would call somebody who you didn't just go out and buy a couple of turntables and then decide, hey, I'm a DJ.
No.
Give us an idea. How did it really? Where did it start? And before, let me ask you this. Before we do this, if you don't mind, you have other career besides DJing.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
So what is your other career?
My main thing, other than DJing, is I do audiovisual work, and right now I am with the Supreme Court of Virginia. So right now I do a lot of conferences, a lot of court hearings, and just a lot of important meetings that a lot of people can't find out information on. So. Right.
Well, we're not going to talk too much about that. Okay. So, but nevertheless, you're a professional. Besides, you have another. You're not trying to make a living as a DJ, right? Well, I don't mean to say it like that.
And
you know what I'm trying to say.
I'm trying to find that balance, because I've lived that life where I was a DJ for my sole income was DJing.
So you actually achieved that level.
I did it for years in Miami, but it wasn't beneficial at the time, because I was I was kind of too far ahead of in thinking, and as far as my talent went, like I kind of hopped out there with talent, and I didn't have the grind that went along with it. I didn't have the hustle that went along with it.
All right, for those young boys out there who want to be DJs, explain the grind, the hustle.
When I say the grind and the hustle, it's more than just in the DJ world. It's more than just DJing on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. It's more than just the weekend. It's more than just a weekend warrior aspect of things. It's like it's going to make promotional meetings. It's going to make promotional pitches to try to get yourself put into so you can get different bookings.
There's a picture right here next to you on the screen.
Yeah.
Now, this is you where?
Specifically, I was in Kendall.
Kendall?
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's in Miami.
Miami, okay. I've never been to Miami, so you got to talk to me like I'm ignorant.
Yeah, it's like South Miami, and it's let's say it's recognized as a part of Miami, but the distance of it would be like Petersburg to Richmond.
Okay,
but it's still considered Miami.
All right. Now, looking at this picture is a picture of somebody who, to me, what I'm looking at is somebody who's looking in the mirror and saying, "I got this."
Yes.
Is that is that how that picture? Is that how you felt taking this picture?
That's exactly how I felt. Like, I mean, I knew what I was there to do. I do a lot of travel events. I would love to do more travel events, but the amount that I do right now is good for for the type of life that I have right now. Like I'm
because you're a family man.
Yeah, I'm a family man. But I'm mostly
sorry, ladies.
But I'm a single father. But I'm not looking right now because my passion is my wife, and my daughter is my life.
Okay, so you're married?
No.
Oh,
my passion is my wife, and my daughter is my life.
Okay. You're speaking metaphorically. I got you.
Yeah. Speaking metaphorically.
I got you. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble.
Nah.
Because I didn't say, what the hell did he get married?
Nah.
Okay. So, what kind of event was this?
This was a wedding. The groom, I knew I was friends with the groom, and more importantly, I'm friends with his brother, because his brother actually hired me to DJ his wedding 2 years before this picture.
Okay.
And when I did that wedding, I was actually in a sling. Like my shoulder was dislocated. I had surgery 2 days after I got back from Miami.
Talk about performing under pain.
Oh man, it was crazy. Yeah. I'm thankful for a great team.
Well, I mean, looking at this picture, you can't really you don't look like you're the least bit uncomfortable, or anything. So
no, by the time I took this picture, I had fully recovered and gotten back to feeling like, all right, I'm myself, and I'm a better version of myself than before the surgery. This was sometime after the surgery with this picture specifically, but yeah, the other brother's wedding who I DJ'd. It was in Miami as well, and I flew out for both of them. So I'm blessed. I'm definitely blessed to have had a few destination weddings like that.
Okay, well let's let our audience take a quick glance at what you do, real quick.
And this is from Art Basel 2021 in Miami. Art Basel is dope. The first weekend in December, they whitewall every single mural in the city, and artists from around the world come and do different murals. And then you see a lot of different art shows with a guy was spray painting a Lamborghini. like $100,000 just going to waste. And
You ain't kidding. I couldn't imagine. Ain't that much art in the world, I'm sorry.
it's crazy. It's crazy. And the song that you hear in this video is by Danger. Danger's from Philly. We met at school in Miami, but now he currently lives in Switzerland.
Okay, we gotta.
Yo, proms have become. They become like one of my favorites over the past 10 years of DJing. Like they're different.
What makes them different?
Like the energy, the amount of requests that I get, and you know, like I said, just the entire aspect of the energy, because kids are demanding.
Yeah,
They are demanding, but they also exert a lot too. So they will give you like the most in return a lot of times.
Okay, I was going to ask you to expand on that. What by you mean exert a lot?
Like they'll dance the entire time until you make them go home. Like, and I love that. I love that kind of energy. Like, okay, the lights are on. I'm still playing music, and you got the principal coming over like, yeah, this is the last song. And I'm like, all right, cool.
And the kids don't agree.
The kids don't care. And you know, at that point, it's like you ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here. But you gotta love the youthful energy that they bring, man. Cool. This right here is one of my favorite weddings of all time, just because, you know, it's special when you do stuff with and for people who you have like a genuine relationship with. And the groom in this wedding, I grew up playing football, baseball, and you know, living around the same neighborhood as him. Like, so I've known him since we were real young, and to be able to DJ his wedding was an honor.
Did you start off a lot with doing work with your friends and relatives?
Yep. The first wedding that I DJ'd ever was Pooh Bear's wedding.
Ah, okay. Okay, well, not, for people who don't know who that is.
Yeah, Pooh Bear is my cousin, and a huge reason to me being a performer to this day. She is one of those cousins that babysat me. She taught me how to dance, and she also was one of the first people to book me as a professional for her wedding, and then years later for her 40th birthday party. And like,
that was in Atlanta, wasn't it?
That was in Atlanta, okay. Yes. And I had already moved back to Richmond from Miami at that point, so I drove down to Miami I drove down from Richmond to Atlanta to DJ her 40th birthday party.
Okay, we ain't got no clips of that, but don't worry about it.
I might have some in the archive somewhere.
Maybe next show. We'll worry about that. Okay, Nate. Now, as we mentioned earlier, you're a family man.
Yep.
Okay. Now, it must be hard balancing both two careers and a family at the same time.
Yes. I mean, as you can imagine, I don't get a lot of sleep.
I can imagine.
I don't have a lot of free time, which means, you know, it's a lot of things that get cut out. But
you know, a lot of people would find that discouraging. What would you say to them?
I mean, you got to find your motivations. Like I moved up here for that reason, to be a family man. Like I was away for 12 years taking care of myself, kind of in a sense thugging it.
Okay, but we want everybody to know you are original 804.
I'm originally 804.
Okay.
And I mean, it is none that ever changed that.
Okay, that's that's what we want to hear on hashtag 804. You know,
Yeah,
we only want the thoroughbreds in this one.
that's
Okay.
right, man.
Now, like, have you? I'm asking a rhetorical question, but the people don't know. Have you ever done anything with your daughter as far taking her on sites or something like that?
Oh yeah, she loves the whole atmosphere of being at events. She's a music lover first. I mean, she definitely gets that from me. Her mom is also a music lover as well, but she gets the interest in the performance part of it from me, and you know, I just let it go. I let her go. If the interest sparks her, I let it spread like a wildfire.
Okay, well, we're going to take a quick look at one of the events that you took your daughter to, and
you ready? You ready? You gotta put this down. I know. I got this on right here.
Start or stop?
All right, I'm gonna count you down, okay? I'm gonna count to 3 and you do it, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3. Hit the start.
so we got a future DJ in the play coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, so I obviously don't have to ask you if you're a proud daddy. I think that much is really evident.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's real quick. Let's go with your educational background,
Okay.
starting from after you graduated high school.
After high school, we can even say part of my high school years got me interested in DJing too, because I started off in radio in high school. I don't know if you know that.
No, I didn't know that.
I started off in radio at 16 at Highland Springs Technical Center, and I was on their student radio station Mix 91 FM. After the first year in that class, I became the production manager. So everything that went on air as far as commercials was first QC'd by me, and then it was passed to Big Bob, Big Bob Kaufman, and that was a blessing to have, kind of like his blessing and his trust, like to put me in that kind of position. I mean, I was actually doing my show and two other shows at the time in high school, and I was doing the production management on top of playing baseball as well.
Oh, so you're a sports fan?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know if that was decoration or actually, you were legit.
A little bit of both at this point. Yeah. I mean, I still work out like an athlete, but I don't play any sports.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Okay. Well, you've enlightened me a great deal on DJing as a professional, and there's a difference between being a backyard DJ and being a professional DJ. So if you have any advice or experience that you want to give to upcoming DJs out there, what do you got to say?
First, figure out what kind of DJ you want to be. It's a million different kinds of DJs nowadays, but whatever lane you want to be in, just be the best that you can be in that lane. Like, I know me, it was kind of hard for me to figure out what lane I wanted to be in because of where I started and how I started. I started in the club scene and on radio, and they're great promotional tools. But you don't need either one of those to be successful as a DJ. And I mean, it took me to getting closer to my I'd say my golden years.
Oh, please.
I'm gonna say the golden years as a DJ because it's like I kind of feel invincible behind the turntables. Like I never felt like this before. It feels like I can't do any wrong on the turntables, and a lot of that is because I found my niche. Like I found what I'm great at, and reading people is what I'm really good at. Like being able to be in a room full of people who don't speak nothing, a language that's nowhere close to what I can understand. Just being able to understand that body language to what I'm giving them, and be able to react on it to make them feel more comfortable, make them feel like, oh, where did he get this from? Like, I can go to Singapore and play a song that I have a ballroom full of people doing a ballroom dance. I can't tell you the name of the song. I can tell you the name of the artist though.
Okay. So just about the Singapore thing. Just that's. How did it feel to go that far out of country, just to DJ? Not just to DJ, but to DJ.
It was amazing, man. Like the entire experience was amazing because a lot of times when I travel for events, I'm only there for like 1 or 2 days before and 1 or 2 days after. But in Singapore, I was there for a whole week, and the event, the wedding that I DJ was like somewhere in the middle of that week, and the entire experience was beautiful because the bride and groom, the bride was from there, the groom we met in college, and just that whole experience was great because like they really treated me like family. Like I appreciated it so much.
Well, I'm gonna have to ask, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people who are watching this are gonna ask, how did you get a gig in Singapore?
So I mentioned that me and the groom, we went to school together. We went to Barry University together, and me and him, we started off doing radio together. And well, I started in high school, but he actually got his start in when we got to college in at WBRY, the college radio station. He always he never got on the turntables like I did. I used to actually teach the new upcoming students how to DJ on turntables, but he was one of the on-air students who had a show. I would be a guest on his show frequently, and if he ever had any production questions, I would, obviously help. I had the experience from high school. I knew what I was doing. As far as, especially on the independent level too, I was doing a lot of things too. And after he had gotten engaged, him and his wife, his now wife, they flew to Miami over spring break one year. It was 2017. They came to Miami, and I had a few different, like, extremely diverse gigs that I was doing, and they came to him, and they saw like the different music that I was playing, and he knew me as a DJ from college, but when he heard those different sets, it was like, oh wait, like he's doing some different shit. Like, man, like it's not just pop top 40 or what's current. He's really crate digging these days.
Okay, and now I'm gonna ask this: as a DJ, how important is it that you be able to read your crowd?
It's extremely important. I mean, you can play all of the right songs at the wrong time.
Okay,
and it'll happen. It will happen. I mean, every DJ is gonna have bad days or off nights and stuff like that, but those nights where you really play those songs at the wrong time, like you feel that impact, and it's something that you don't want to you never want to get used to, you never want to live in. And, you know, shake it off like a bad game. Go to the next one. Like,
Okay, cut. All right, Nate. Yeah, Nate.
yep, yeah.
Okay. It has been a pleasure and very educational talking to you. I hope a lot of our viewers will get a chance to learn. Well, if they don't learn anything from you from listening to what you've said, they're never going to learn anything anyway. So that's just the way it is. Okay.
Hopefully they learn some, whether it's from me or just from life in general, man. And you know, I gotta thank you for having me on here and being the official first guest to be on here.
And I'm glad you brought that up. That you're the first, because I'm not Oprah or anything, but you know, we like to do something special for our. I mean, you being our first guest, we thought I want to do something special for you. So if you would take a look at this right there.
But this, I don't know. Oh. Oh, that's the Virginia seal.
Yeah. Now, can you read what's on the back?
Commemorating the historic visit of Mrs. Coretta Scott King, September 12th and 13th, 2001, Governor James S. Gilmore III. Partnering for Peace, the King Center for Nonviolence, and the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Okay, now that was handed to me personally by Coretta Scott King about a couple of months before she died. She came here and attended Governor Gilmore's ball, and everybody who was there got one of those, officially by her, for the attendance. And from what I understand, that was meant only for that event. So there are about 5 to maybe 1,000 of those in existence. So it is definitely an African American, or it's a definite keepsake for a lot of reasons.
Thank you. Thank you.
So as our guest, I'm going to present that to you as a present.
I would give you a hug, but you told me don't move.
No. Well, you just hold on to that, and because that's history right there. And that's my way of thanking you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come here and do this thing for me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay. We're not gonna show that the audience doesn't get to see it, so that's none of their business.
I'm gonna put it back in here. I'm gonna go home and wipe it down.
Okay.
Keep it for when my daughter is ready to, inherit it.
Oh, that's cool. That's what I like to hear. Instead of saying, "Well, I'm going to the first pawn shop."
Nah. I got some coins that my grandfather passed down, and this is going with those.
Okay. Well, see, I like it when things end up in good hands.
Yeah.
And you've been a wonderful guest, Nate. I don't know what to say. Yes, I do know you. I'm not going to be like the other people and pretend like we just met, and 'cause I'm so great that I can get you to do things.
Bring back the YAP program.
No. No, buddy, them days are over. I am too old for that.
If y'all want to know how I got started DJing, the YAP program, yeah.
Okay.
Pooh Bear and Dana and all of those beautiful women and those wonderful people that was like your frontline team. Like
Yeah, okay. Well, a lot of people probably won't know what the YAP program is, but that's okay. Those who know
You'll be surprised. There's different versions of it now.
What?
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send it.
Lawsuit.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Lawsuit.
I'm gonna send it to you because I've been on the lookout for it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that sounds like a lawsuit to me.
I'm gonna send it to you
Because I ain't giving nobody copyrights to copy to your program.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, anyway, I'm your ghost host, Popus, and this is Richmond. This is hashtag 804. Who are you? And today, who are you? Guest was Nathan Williams,
DJ
Rich Flow. So,
and this is who I am.
this is who you are. Thank you. That's the closing I want. I wanted. Okay. Peace out. Well, hopefully you guys will watch this and you'll be on the lookout for the next show.
Yes.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Thank you, Nate.
Thank you.
And we're out.
Man, I appreciate it.
Co-hosting tonight's show got me thinking about
Much love. Thank you all for having us. Y'all are amazing.